Welcome to this Thursday night. We have an school lineup tonight, don't we? Both sides anchored by great pivot men.
Yes, we do, Kevin. I love these kinds of matchups because we get to see it less and less these days. So whenever we have one like this, I relish it.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. We've got Pierce. Noah is out there with Grant. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's James in at the 3. And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. From deep, James. Stoudemire grabs the miss. Bridges kicks to Stoudemire. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wade. Here's Stoudemire. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Bridges with it. He's picked up by James. Drains the three-pointer. Harden's got 6.
A threat to shoot whenever he catches it. Harden wasting no time.
Pierce finds James. Here's Wade. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Stoudemire, and the jam by Stoudemire.
Great admiration for Stoudemire's athleticism. You got to be aware of it now because he'll get to the air and throw it down in a hurry.
Pierce the pass to Wade. Back to Pierce. Grant sets a screen for Pierce. Wade outside. 4 on the shot clock. They need this. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Harden to pass to Stoudemire. On the wing, Harden. The 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
James dishes to Pierce. Wade with it, and it's Harden picking him up. No good from Wade.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Inside, Stoudemire tries again, and Grant sends it back. Here's James. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for James.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
To the right side. Lillard with no one around. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Well, we talk about the clutch scoring of Damien Lillard. I'll put it in black and white. Since he entered the league in 2012, nobody has more makes in the last 20 seconds of a game to tie or go ahead. Nobody.
Stoudemire against Pierce. The shot by Wade, wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Joakim Noah.
Yeah, Stoudemire, really one of the deadliest big men in the game. His combination of power and speed and finishing, wow, unique.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And the list of players with multiple series-clinching buzzer beaters in the playoffs, Michael Jordan and Damien Lillard.
And with a little bon voyage wave of the hand for good measure, Dame time is as real as it gets.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Passes it to James. From past the arc. The Magic again can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 11 to the inside. And the rejection by James. Noah finds Pierce. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Wade outside. And there's the drive. And it's sent back by Lillard.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
On the wing, Harden. And it's Wade with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often. The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Harden the pass to Stoudemire. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Stoudemire's got 6.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Get on your feet, make some noise for T-shirt time. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers. who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers. Here.
Green is checked in for Stoudemire.
5th for free throw shooting. 9th and second chance points. And for fewest turnovers per game, not really their strength. Top 20 in the league. I think they're just forcing a few too many chances on the offensive end.
And that work they've done at the free throw line, Greg, has been so valuable to them. A lot of games come down to foul shots, and for them, that's a good thing. Cousins, the pass to Powell. Here's Dantley. Knocked away. It's stolen by Green. Kicks it out to Harden. Here's Lillard. And Lillard throws it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone, really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Irving with a clean look. Sinks the three-pointer.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Now, here is Olajuwon. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Harden's shot is off.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
To the paint, Bailey. Harden grabs the miss. Harden's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle, here's Olajuwon, and it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Cousins, the pass to Dantley. It's stolen by Olajuwon.
2 minutes remaining in
all alone. Connects, the jumper drops.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Irving for 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Olajuwon's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. From deep. Orlando grabs the miss. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
your Clippers pick.
Los Angeles will go for a different look here.
And a moment now to see the stats for Powell. How his last 10 games have gone. He's averaging 8 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And really, he sets the table for this team with his playmaking.
Unselfish, at times to a fault. He just makes everybody around him better.
1:30 left here in the opening quarter. It's Allen on the wing. Green deciding where to go with it. Back to Allen. 6 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. No good that time. The Magic go the other way with it. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team. Dantley the pass to Powell. Irving for 3. That one, no good. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 17-7 run. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And the rejection by Cousins.
Cousins not one to be challenged there. Tenacious denial.
Lobbed up there for Powell. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Alston. Allen right side. Fires from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Clippers lead by 18.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on. Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And the rejection by Cousins. James Harden getting it done for the LA Clippers. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly. Damien Lillard winning the 2020 Magic Johnson Award, which honors the player who combines excellence on the court along with cooperation and dignity with the media.
Being recognized for giving your time, but also making other people's job easier, I take a lot of pride in that. The same way I take pride in my teammates doing well and my coaches doing well at their job, I take pride in the local media being able to do their job and give insight and give a better look into what our team is doing.
Lillard is well-deserving and well-liked, certainly. Some of the most open and thoughtful answers you'll hear.
Comfortable with a microphone, whether it's a press conference or a recording studio. He's got quotes and bars.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin here for the Clippers guys.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Green. Allen is out there with Rafer Alston. And it's Stoudemire. And it's Cowens in at center. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. It's ironic that while the league took refuge in Orlando to complete the 2020 season, the Magic has had no reprieve from the rash of injuries that affected its top young players the last few years. This team is well coached and plays hard. Hopefully their fortunes will change when it comes to health. Guys?
All right, David, thank you. And Greg, as we near the end of the regular season, some call these the dog days of the year. Winning teams ready for the playoffs, and the lottery teams sometimes ready to call it a day.
Well, a lot of teams still have something to play for, whether it's fighting to make the playoffs or seeding. These games do count. Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Now here's Stoudemire. He's got 6. Los Angeles with another miss.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
And that one's good by Noah.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Alston kicks to Allen. Green up on top. Down low. Alston passes to Green. Here's the screen. And it's off the back rim. No good. James against Allen. Here's Grant. Green with the block. Here's the pass to Grant. James outside. Another shot. And the shot goes in. And now just a 5-point Clipper lead.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers Spirit.
Substitution here for the Clippers. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for DeMarcus Cousins.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding.
Magic on defense. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Here's Lillard. And the shot is long.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Poked away and stolen by Lillard. Trying to get something going. And the Clippers miss again.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
A really strong second quarter in terms of scoring the basketball.
Lillard, the pass to Harden. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his third assist on the night. Wade outside. Back to Pierce. The pass to James. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Pierce against Lillard. Over Noah. And that one's good. Lillard's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far. And when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
And I still can't get over how strange it is seeing Damien Lillard in a jersey other than the Blazers. One of the biggest trades of the past few years. This team felt that Lillard was the missing piece to get them over the top.
Here's Pierce. James Harden picking up that last basket. Wade from outside. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his third for the game. His second in this quarter.
Three-pointer, Lillard. It's rebounded by Noah. Noah's got his sixth rebound on the night.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Clippers leading by 3. Here's Bridges. And James pulls it down. James has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pierce dishes to James. Three-pointer, Wade makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
And the three-pointers are starting to add up. That's his third of the quarter, and it brings him to 4 on the game.
Craziest fans get a free T-shirt. Let's see it, fans. Fans, your Clippers pick. Look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers.
Hasler's checked in for the Clippers.
Your Clippers.
How about a look at a few of the hottest players in the NBA right now, the top scoring shooting guards in the past 10 games. Fifth on the list, James Harden.
And night after night, we see this group punish opposing defenses. I mean, if you pick one way to deal with them, they'll beat you another way.
Yeah, you don't have to take a long look at their point totals to see that this is the premier group of scorers at the premier scoring position in the NBA. Shooting guards can flat out bring it.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 10. Here's Harden. Cousins pulls it in. And here's Cousins. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. James in the post, guarded by Harden. To the inside, Irving. It's deflected. Pass to Hansbrough. Shoots over Grant. Misses off the left iron. Magic shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Passes it to Olajuwon.
2 minutes remain in the first half.
Lillard left side. Orlando grabs the miss. Cousins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the middle. It's tipped. Bridges with the steal. 1:43 left to play here in the second quarter. Unloads from 13. Got a piece of it. Irving surveying the floor. Pass to Dantley. And a wide open look for James. Good on the three-point shot. James has got the lead up to 3 now for Orlando.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks Chelsea.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Now here's Grant. Banked in off the glass. Now it's a 5-point Magic lead.
Yeah, I like how strong Grant is inside. I mean, not many guys want to fool with him down there.
Harden inside the three-point line. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And so here are the Clippers. The Magic getting the bucket. Harden the pass to Olajuwon. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Here's Lillard. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
That's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Well, you've got to be careful and skillful in how you guard Irving. I mean, he's really adept at drawing fouls.
It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
You know, what comes to mind first when you think of Irving is his handles. Rush hour tight, but also his dynamic ability as a scorer.
And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. 17 seconds left here in the second.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Here's Alston. That's tipped. Here's Cousins. No good on the three. And so it's Orlando with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much with Ty Lue. Coach, do you think your turnovers and struggles at the offensive end fueled their scoring?
Always. We turn the basketball over. It's hard for us to get back, get our defense set. So we got to do a better job taking care of the basketball and having good shot selection.
We'll see what you can do to make that better as the game goes, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Orlando Magic. Now, Shaq, we need you to provide sound effects. They took the reins in the first half, galloping ahead. Now, soaring like an eagle.
That's not an eagle. That's a pterodactyl.
They hope they don't lay an egg.
I literally cannot believe we just did that.
Don't be jealous, Kenny.
Can you give me that egg sound effect again?
Oh.
And right now, let's talk about that monster first half for the Magic.
They were getting after it on the glass like wild animals. They got a nice edge in that department, which has led to this lead. They won the heart and hustle battle in that first half. Now we'll see if they can keep that going.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing him out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
So on the floor for Orlando, DeMarcus Cousins out there with Noah, and it's Pierce. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's James in at the 3, the small forward.
Boy, you got to admire the mid-range game of Wade. Has this area of the floor on lock. I mean, incredibly efficient from here.
Here's Lillard after the made shot from Dwayne Wade. Here's Harden. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
The shot's good from Stoudemire.
Yeah, I like how confident Stoudemire is in the paint. I mean, really good at getting the position he wants inside.
James finds Pierce, and here's Wade. Lets the 3 fly. Damien Lillard pulls it in.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Harden's shot is off. Orlando leading by 13. James looking around. The pass to Pierce. Here's the three. The Magic again can't hit. For Los Angeles, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Here's Stoudemire, and what a play! Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. And Cousins kicks to Pierce. The dish now to Wade. From deep, James. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Harden on the wing. Launches a three. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 4th assist in this one. Lillard against Pierce. From deep, James. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Lillard with the bucket.
And that's Dame showing that competitive side. Loves a good duel, especially from range.
Pierce dishes to Wade. Launches it. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
And Lillard kicks to Harden. Driving inside. And the rejection by Cousins. On the wing, James. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
And a deep three from Harden. And here we go. Wade heading to the hoop. And the rejection by Harden. Bridges finds Stoudemire, and the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That's his first foul. And the Clippers call time here. You look at James, what a contribution.
He is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
Coming onto the court, come on, get loud for your Clippers Spirit.
He's checked in for Orlando.
Yeah, a moment here to see the numbers for Dwayne Wade. He's definitely been getting it done since the All-Star break. Averaging about 16 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
Noah, the pass to Pierce. Wade, right side. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Stoudemire outside. He feeds it to Olajuwon. And Grant sends it back. Now Pierce. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. James dishes to Pierce. Shoots over Lillard. That's good from Paul Pierce on the assist by James. James has got 4 assists now tonight. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Wade gets the bucket.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And so James will bring it up for Orlando. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. And Damien Lillard with the jam.
Don't let his height fool you. Lillard can rise up with the best of them.
Inside, here's Wade. And Wade slams it in.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
And Lillard kicks to Harden. From outside, off the mark.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now here's Stoudemire. 8 points for him. Lillard left side. No good on the shot. Wade with the defensive effort. Noah with it. Lillard picks him up. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. Here we are, 2 games left before the start of the playoffs. Let's take a look at the possible field. Look at Orlando. Right now, if the playoffs started, they would have the 7th seed.
And right now for the Magic, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing. It perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
Here's Alston. No points in the game yet for him.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Here's Dantley. Pass to Irving. Takes a 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Irving's got 9.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Allen passes to Hansbrough. Alston on top. Pass to Cowens. Just 4 to shoot. They kick it out to Green. Alston on top. He's covered by Irving. Alston can't get it to go. Well, Orlando shooting almost 60% from the field here in the third. They are really feeling it. And on the way from Irving for 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Allen left side. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim. Knew he was going to get hit and still was able to finish.
Bailey is checked in for Noah. Magic shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Here's Dantley. Defended by Allen. Here's Powell. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Orlando shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Powell. And so Powell nails both of them. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. Irving against Alston. Shoots from 12. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Grant finds Powell. Outside Irving. Three-pointer. That one, no good. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Magic out in front, just dominating this one. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Allen. He's out there with Rafer Alston. And it's Hansbrough in at the 4.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Cousins, the pass to Irving. Cousins with a screen for Irving. Over Cowens. Irving, good.
Irving has the touch needed to do damage from just about anywhere, including from there.
Alston against Powell. And that one is hammered home.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now here's Powell. And that one's good, Irving.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. And he's getting to his spots, shooting the ball with confidence. Excellent turnaround for him.
Alston against Powell. Alston can't get it to go. And here's Cousins. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Irving for...
Hey, Cowens! Get Cowens! Get through that! Corner. Good boy! Come get it! Corner, Phil! Hey, who's watching? Get out, Phil! I'm gonna keep coming! Yep. And what? Take that one! And the foul! Get to him! Don't leave Austin open on the wing! Post him up, Jamarcus! Yo, man up on James!
Coming up next, the Raptors.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Toronto Raptors. At center, Wilt Chamberlain. Now introducing the starters.
So many could come down to the three-point shooting for each team. Greg, there are debates as to whether that style alone can win you a championship in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, there's never a substitute for balance, and coaches and players are too smart. You have to keep your opponents guessing, but leave no doubt the three-pointer is here to stay.
Here are the five for the Raptors. We've got Chamberlain, Cunningham is out there with Davis. And there he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that.
No.
Wow, he was up there, Kevin.
How about the body control and just the sheer athletic prowess of Chamberlain on that one?
And Antetokounmpo schemes it in.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. Passes to Chamberlain. Here's Griffin. Kicks it to Cunningham. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And that one drops. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. Think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And that one's good. Daniels.
They start that play with aggressive defense, finish with aggressive offense.
Well, a lot of times coaches will tell you that if you play great defense, you're going to get a reward. Good possession all the way around.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Outside, Davis. And again, Toronto no up. And here's Phoenix. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Got that bucket in no time at all.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Toronto's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Give them a hand, fans, your Sons Dancers Dance Team.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Cunningham. No good with the triple. Suns have gone a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence, the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Millar passes to Antetokounmpo. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Suns.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up tempo tonight.
Clock at 6. Davis kicks to Chamberlain. And the layup is good.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
And here we go. Cunningham heading to the hoop. And the wide open shot from Griffin. Wide open shot is on the money. Griffin's got it back down to single digits for the Raptors.
And you can see why Cunningham elicits comparisons to Luka Doncic. Can control the pace of the game, very high basketball IQ, and shows a maturity beyond his years.
Here is Daniels. Ori defending. Here's Millar. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. Raptors trail by 9. And also like Doncic, Cunningham can put the offense on his back and carry.
He could put up 50-plus numerous times in his career because he has deep range, can break down defenders off the dribble, and if you run 2 at him, he will immediately find the open man. The swing intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Outside, Davis. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Phoenix leading by 10. Antetokounmpo dishes to Daniels. Over to the wing. And stolen by Chamberlain. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Millar passes to Daniels. Pass to Millar. to Daniels. It's Cunningham with the rebound. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Over onto Kumbo. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Phoenix has gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Out to the right wing. Shoots the three. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers. Look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for him. Thompson against Green. Stolen away. Thompson outside. Over Green. Green with the block.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Here's Barrett, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And Barrett getting down low doesn't mean he can't be aggressive. He was on that play.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Right side Worthy. Puts up a three. Another three for Phoenix.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
The pass to Barrett for three. Drops in the tray.
R.J. Barrett.
Barrett's got 5 points so far.
And this is who Barrett is, a competitor, someone who looks to get revenge whenever he can.
That's good from Worthy on the assist by Curry.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
To the paint, here's Barrett. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. He's got 7.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Curry passes to Worthy. Puts the move on, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
It's Barrett on the wing. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Brent Hill picks one up.
Working on consistency with that jumper. You can see Barrett has improved his shooting mechanics. Much more repeatable motion now.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And that one falls for Barrett.
Barrett just one of those guys who you can see the competitive drive that he has. He's a hungry player. He's young. And there's no doubt he's going to get better.
And so Barrett nails both of them.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Curry kicks it over to Worthy. High, arcing shot.
Well, that's RJ coming in and locked in to get the block.
Marjanovic passes to Jameson. The dish to Green. Back to Jameson. They get the rebound. Here's Marjanovic. Makes the most of the high percentage shot.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Curry kicks it over to Worthy. Driving the lane. The shot, no good.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And as we know, the great ones make those around them better. That's certainly the case with Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I'm a lot more comfortable. It's because my teammates trust me. My team trusts me to make the right play. And, you know, late in the game, I'm just trying to make the right play. That can be a pass. That can be a shot. But that's my mindset down the stretch.
Not predetermined. He's reading the defense and then responding accordingly.
Well, it starts with getting downhill. The defense has to build a wall to keep him away from the rim.
Robert Ory, assisted by.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
So for Toronto right now, Davis is out there with Cunningham. Then there's Chamberlain, then there's Ori, and it's Griffin in at the small forward spot. They get it back. Ballard from downtown scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Pass to Davis. Cunningham looking it over. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
And Griffin sends it back. Good on the shot.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Cunningham passes to Chamberlain. And it's Cunningham, top of the key. Passes it to Griffin. Now, here is Chamberlain. 6 to shoot. Toronto needs to get off his shot. And it's Davis missing. Suns leading by 13. Three-pointer, Daniels. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Daniels has got 6.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Davis has the open look. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Chamberlain down low. Outside, Davis. Here's Cunningham, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Davis. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. Griffin looking around. Back to Chamberlain. It's deflected. Tries the spin move. On the wing, Daniels. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Fires the three. His second miss of the game. Still has him shooting 8 for 10. Davis, the pass to Cunningham. And again, no good by Toronto.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up. So maybe just a step too far.
Toronto calls timeout.
And, guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
Well, you can do a couple things with turnovers. They committed too many, and then they didn't force enough. So a tough go in that category.
Come on and get loud for your son, Dancers.
And with this quick break in play, let's take a look now and select from a group of point guards that have been killing it from three-point range over the last 10 games. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. It's Solomon to Antetokounmpo. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turn it into easy points.
Outside for Griffin. And there's the pass to Chamberlain. And Phoenix pushing it up now. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. So it's both teams making substitutions here. It's stolen by Barrett. There's the lob to the hoop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. To the middle. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Ori. Picked him clean. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Tries it from 19. That's good from Worthy on the assist by Daniels. Worthy's got 10 points.
Capitalizing on the error, grinding out points. You gotta love it.
That's why you can't afford to just turn it over to him, because he's going to do stuff like that to make you pay just right down the throat.
They set the screen. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got his second bucket of the night. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 16-5 run here. To the inside. Here's Worthy. And too long on the shot. Raptors trail by 19. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark, not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Fires the three. The rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's the teardrop. Cunningham's shot is off.
Well, his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Latrey. It's Cunningham with the rebound.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Marjanovic That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
Both teams will make substitutions. Only 3 games left until the start of the playoffs. Let's see how the East will look. You look at the Raptors. Unless they completely melt down, they should be in good position for a playoff run.
And for the Raptors, they had pressure on them coming into the season. A lot of people were picking them to have a special year. And they haven't shied away from that pressure. They've embraced it.
I think every great team welcomes the challenge of trying to be elite, and they want to do it on a nightly basis.
James Worthy on the wing. A new 14 for the Suns. And Worthy throws it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Here's Worthy. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night.
First 3 of the quarter and 3rd overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
Right side, Jamison from the arc. And Boban Marjanovic picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Suns leading by 16. Curry passes to Worthy and finished off by Worthy.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
It's Barrett on the wing. Drills it from outside.
R.J. Barrett.
Barrett's got 6 here in this quarter.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter, his 3rd overall.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. It's stolen by Barrett. Pass to Theus. Stolen by Thompson. And yes, it's good. And the Suns lead by 17.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
The kick out to Worthy. Drives to the hoop. The shot, no good. Jamison with the defensive effort. From outside the arc, it's not going to go for him. And so it's Phoenix. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Right back after this break.
Welcome to the 2K Sports Studio. Off the top, let's take a gander at the Players of the Month. Guys, how about our winner from the Western Conference?
This is well-deserved, like all my accolades. He's been incredibly impressive over the stretch, consistently delivering top-tier production. His teammates and the coaching staff have really tried to rally behind him.
And now let's talk about that first half. Everything falling into place for the Phoenix Suns.
There was no shortage of dimes on this team, that's for sure. Numerous guys displayed good court vision, moved the ball, led to great shots. They're in full control of this game right now.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
What a menace he was on defense through the first two quarters, just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Suns. Dishes it to Daniels. Back to Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Here's Griffin, and Griffin slams it in.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Daniels with it. Now defended by Cunningham. There's a screen. And Griffin sends it back. Right side Davis. It's tipped. Passes it to Ballard. Daniels with it. Over to the left wing. Three-pointer. Hits it from three-point range. He's got 9.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Got a hand on it, and so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. .90 seconds now into the second half. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. While we're in the quick break, let's show you the list of the hottest shooting rookies in the NBA this year. Suns leading by 16. Knocked loose. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Here's Cunningham. And the layup's good off the glass. Cunningham's got 7 points in the game. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Down low. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots. It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
To the wing on the left. This one for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Toronto will come the other way. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now, here is Chamberlain. He's covered closely. Shot clock at 6. Back to Davis. Ballard with the rebound.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Shoots. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The Suns shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Two shots. Max on the first.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Raptors trail by 18. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Here's Chamberlain, and that one hits back iron. The Suns have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Daniels kicks to Antetokounmpo. There's the pick. And Davis sends it back, and they're able to recover.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Now, here's Cunningham. Antetokounmpo defending. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for him.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebound. And now only one away from being in the penalty.
That's his second personal foul.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. 6 on the shot clock. 9 feet out. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Pass to Chamberlain to stop the drought. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, this is what you love about him, the confidence on that mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
Ori kicks to Davis. Looking to get it going, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. And the Raptors call time here.
And that's something that seems to get overlooked with Giannis. How gifted a passer he is for a player of his size.
Well, the other thing, GA, that's awesome is that as he's going along here, you can see moments where the game is literally slowing down for him. So you take a guy who's won most valuable player awards, and now the game's getting slower. Man, that's some dangerous stuff.
Look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group.
And checking out some numbers for Barrett. They've gotten some big performances from him since the All-Star break. 8th in field goal percentage, and his sweet shooting stroke places him in the top 15 league-wide in three-point percentage. You've got to play him tight.
And back to his phenomenal efficiency from 3, top 10 in the league. His consistent shooting creates so many openings in the defense. Stolen by Thompson. Here's the feed to Curry. Hits it from about 6 feet away. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Phoenix?
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've gotten.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Here's Jamison going inside, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. On defense, the Suns, their biggest lead of the game was 21. Now here's Curry. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Here's Worthy. Rebound by Antoine Jamison.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Green, the pass to Marjanovic. And he drops it in from the low post. Marjanovic has got 10 points.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
And it's Worthy again missing. Raptors trail by 13. There's Green with the 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Marjanovic down low. It's stolen by Curry. Hill has the open look. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 5 assists in the game. Inside, here's Marjanovic. Drops in the layup for 2. Marjanovic has got 6 points in the quarter.
Now, lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
Curry kicks it over to Worthy. The 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Jamison the pass to Green. His 3-pointers off the mark. Suns leading by 11. Feeds it to Curry. Worthy against Marjanovic. Outside Worthy. 6 to shoot. It's deflected. There's the pass to Jamison. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Phoenix has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Back to Worthy from 17 feet out. And it's Worthy again missing.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night. But he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Curry with the bounce pass. Hill inside. Green with the block. And they get it back. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Suns lead by 11. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Suns leading by 11, so the Raptors 5 right now. Horry is out there with Chamberlain. Then it's Cunningham, and there's Davis, and it's Griffin in at the 3 side. Horry kicks to Davis, and the lead is down inside single digits. Davis has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Toronto. And here's Daniels. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And that one, good. And the Suns lead by 10.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch.
Okay.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. There's the three. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got assist number 11 for him here tonight. To the inside, Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Spins. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Davis looking for an opening. Chamberlain down low. Off on the layup. Phoenix leading by 15. Lets it go from deep. And Davis pulls it down. Ori passes to Cunningham. Here's Chamberlain. Outside for Davis. Hands the shot from the wing.
And of all the attributes, one thing that sometimes gets overlooked with Chamberlain is the court vision. Makes a great read there. Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Pass to Griffin. And here's Chamberlain. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for three.
First team foul.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
At the line for the Raptors, taking 3 shots.
Three shots. 3 shots.
And that one misses.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And the second free throw, good. And he nails the third. Suns leading by 13. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. That shot wide open. He's got 20.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys. 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Got a piece of it. Crosses over. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish. And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Hands it from downtown.
I don't know. I'm getting the feeling as this game moves on, he's getting stronger.
And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Out left to the wing. Another three for Phoenix.
But as he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter, he's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Davis, the pass to Chamberlain. And it's blocked. Passes to Daniels. Griffin with the steal. Now here's Cunningham. T right on him. Outside Griffin. Chamberlain kicks to Davis. Griffin sets the screen for Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns Dancers. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Dancers.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Hey guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Pass to Daniels. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Jacks up a three, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Ori, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Down low. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
At the line for your Suns,
Number 16.
At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And we are seeing a lot of star players now, Brent, gravitate to the big markets. Do you think the NBA will ever have something like a franchise tag similar to pro football?
That's an interesting idea. I don't think so. I don't know if the NBA Players Union would sign off on something like that. You know, the first thing that might be addressed is getting to a point where there is a salary cap and a hard cap for teams to stay under some sort of financial restrictions that allow the smaller market teams to compete in some ways. But up until that time, Kevin, I don't see much of that changing.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
2nd team foul.
Well, the efficiency of Giannis, Brent, is simply out of this world.
Well, I think the amazing part, Kevin, is that he's still trying to expand his game, and yet he's continued with that efficiency. I mean, an MVP being able to do something like that, that's special.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. Good on both.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Outside, Davis. He feeds it to Chamberlain. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We
Shoot
got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lengths at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Chamberlain hits them both. Suns leading by 21. And the pass to Antetokounmpo. Griffin with the steal. Pass to Ori. Back to Griffin. Chamberlain down low. Count that bucket. Chamberlain got 12 points in just the second half.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Theus, and it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. And Spurs great Tim Duncan recently inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame, and you played with him, Brent, for a handful of seasons. You won a couple rings. Any reflections?
Well, Tim was such a tremendous teammate and so welcoming to every player that he came across that walked into a Spurs locker room with the inherent trust he had from Coach Popovich that they were going to invite players that were going to come in and be about the right things. I just remember my first time visiting San Antonio, signing as a free agent, and the first person that I saw in the summer in the gym by himself shooting bank shots on the practice floor was one Tim Duncan. What a leader and what an all-time great.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Suns.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season. Antetokounmpo, no good. Here's Davis, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Some changes for Toronto. Marjanovic checked in for Chamberlain. Jamison comes in for Ori. And it's Green in for Davis. Here's Green. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
His first personal foul.
And the first thing you notice about Green, the next level athleticism, incredible burst off the dribble, and makes smooth adjustments midair.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. James Worthy's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And both free throws good for Green. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Daniels with it. There's the triple. Drills the three-pointer.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Here is Daniels. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of two teams. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony.